Good morning, Lehigh. My name is Chris, and thanks for tuning in to our WKZN news broadcast, bringing you up to date globally and locally. On today's broadcast, we will be talking about our amazing wind ensemble, a new Florida sidewalk, and northeast coastal storms. The word of the week is prejudicial, meaning to be harmful to someone or something. Congratulations to the Lehigh Senior Wind Ensemble for earning straight superior ratings at the Florida Bandmasters Association District Concert Music Assessment at Gulf Coast High, as well as 45 out of 45 A's. They even qualified for state on May 5th. The STEM at Work field trip has been rescheduled for tomorrow. If you don't have your permission slip in yet, you need to get it in to Miss McCartney in room 2115. On Thursday morning at around 4 a.m., neighbors in North Naples on Wilkins Drive woke up to the sound of a mama bear and her cubs trampling through the neighborhood. Bears are usually non-aggressive when it comes to humans, as long as they are given plenty of room for them and their cubs. The FWC officials urge people to use caution around areas where bears have been sighted, especially when around your dogs, since they often see them more as a threat than humans. Lee County residents can get a free dental check thanks to the Florida Dental Association Foundation. Dentists will provide about 2,000 people with professional dental care for free on a first-come, first-served basis. They are offering cleanings, fillings, extractions, pediatric dentistry, limited root canal therapy, and more. Organization is looking for licensed dental and medical professionals as well as EMTs. The event will be held at Lee County Civic Center. A state grant of $700,000 from the Florida Department could bring a safer route to walk for many Cape Coral students and pedestrians. The project would build a total of 2.3 miles of sidewalks on a Trafalgar Parkway at 2 nearby roads. The city looked into this grant for years and even partnered with the Lee County School District. If it gets approved, the sidewalk construction will start in 2021. That concludes our local and school announcements. Let's transition to our international headlines. The Northeast, for the second time in 5 days, is facing a major coastal storm. The storm is pushing ocean water over storm walls and into the streets of a lot of coastal cities. A sunny day, flooding is only happening during normal high tides, and it is connected to years of local relative sea level rise. The president and opposition leader hold their first public meeting since last year's disputed elections. Kenya's president and opposition leader have promised to begin a process of reconciliation following last year's bitterly contested election. Earlier this year, Mr. Odinga swore himself in as the people's president and refused to recognize election winner Mr. Kenyatta as head of state until now, where both had dismissed calls for talks. At least 78 people have been confirmed dead and 353 are infected from an outbreak of Lassa fever in Nigeria. The people are infected if they come in contact with food or items contaminated by rats. The fever is deadly in 1% of all individuals. The NCDC is working to manage cases in Ondo, Edo, and Anambra states. Now moving on to the Zet with our animal of the day.
The long-wadded umbrella bird lives in the wet, humid forest in the western slopes of Colombia and Ecuador. The wattle located on their neck can be inflated to 45 centimeters and it resembles a large open pine cone. During flight, this can be retracted and held against their chest. The biggest threat to them is habitat loss due to mining and other agricultural development.
That was a fairly interesting animal, is that? Now let's hop over to Cloud 9 with Noah and our game of the day.
Asora's Wrath is a game pumped with so much action that it will blow your mind. You are Asura as you take on the many deities of your world. The fights feel as if God of War and every action anime combined together seamlessly. If you want the ultimate action experience, play Asora's Wrath today.
It's coming to that time of the broadcast. let's head over to Bashard with our sports segment.
Good morning, Lehigh. Bashar here with your Lightning Sports. Congrats to the baseball team, as last week they took home 2 big district wins to make them undefeated in the district. Come out today as they take on Island Coast in a non-conference game here at Lehigh starting at 7. In national news, Colin Sexton punched Alabama's ticket to March Madness. After going down 1 from a huge 3-pointer from Texas A&M, Colin Sexton took it coast to coast and finishes the game that will make them definitely a sleeper come March Madness time. That's all for your Lightning Sports. Back to the news desk.
That concludes our broadcast. Thanks for watching the Lehigh Live WKZN News. Have a superb day.
Do you have any information that belongs in our newscast? Make sure to submit it into CASO and don't forget to hit the Read on the Morning News button for us to announce it.